Hey guys, practice is officially a wrap on Lake Hartwell. I kind of got busy yesterday and ended up not posting a day two video, but it's kind of the same story yesterday and today. I continued looking for spots, and I really don't feel satisfied with what I found. I know that there's some probably some better stuff out there. I got some bites, but really there was a lot more spots out there that I felt like they were finicky. A lot of them you'd see them on the live scope, and they just wouldn't bite, would swim right up under the boat and just look at the boat, stuff like that. And I think that's going to be the big deal for these guys that are fishing offshore in this tournament, are getting the bigger fish out there to trigger. I don't know. I'm kind of a toss up right now if it really will be one with spots or largemouth. I'm kind of committed to the spot deal. I spent my entire practice doing it, and I still deep down just feel like spots are going to win this thing. I know that there's the possibility, and a lot of this is going to matter where all the field goes. Say the majority of the field ends up going after spots, and there's a bunch of guys that have the largemouth to their self, could really change things. And that's kind of where I'm at. I'm not really sure how it's going to go down. The conditions are going to be kind of weird. It's been this way really all week. Is just these kind of not really wind, mostly just kind of bluebird days, pretty calm most of the time, and it hasn't really, I feel like, helped anything. But I'd have watched some other YouTubers videos about this tournament, and they're not very, I guess what I'm referring to is the comments that I've heard that with live scope in this tournament you can just go out and catch 30 fish and it's just yippity doo dah, it's a great day, and they're all big spots out there and everything. And that's really not the case in this one. It's not that easy. I guess it's easy to say that it's easy when you don't have a live scope on your boat and you don't know what it's like out there, but it's not as easy as putting a live scope on your boat and just going out and catching 4-pound spots all day. It is very difficult to trigger those bites out there, and that's going to be a big deal. If there's some guys that really know how to get those bigger spots to fire, those guys are going to possibly be the ones that win this thing. And then on the other hand, you've got guys that maybe end up having a lot of the largemouth to themselves. And here's another wild card, if there happens to be the vast majority of the field or something goes up there and tries to fish for these largemouth, they could eat, pretty much kill themselves in the whole deal. If there's only so many areas to catch them up there, and it's kind of the same flip-flopped. The largemouth guys could end up killing the largemouth guys by having too many guys up there fishing for them, and then the guys fishing for the spots, could be the exact same way around. If it's all about traffic in these things and finding something different than everybody. And if you find the same stuff as everybody else, then that happens. But I did have something that happened today that I thought was kind of funny. There was something that I needed to pick up from Academy that I realized it was a bait that I only had one of, and I was like, well, I probably should go into this tournament at least with a couple of them, just in case an odd chance I lose one. And I got there, and there weren't any left. And I kept looking around for them, and I was like, dang, I kind of need this just in case. And somebody had taken it and moved it over to some similar looking things, and the entire rack of them, and put them midway back and hit them in multiple racks. So, maybe eventually they'll write a rule for that, so that can be cheating. You can't move things in Academy to prevent other people from buying them. I guess it means that maybe it's good, and I'm not the only one that was catching them on it. But anyway, I thought that was pretty funny that somebody had done that. It could have been just a local dude that was catching them on. I was like, I don't want anybody else to have this, but odds are might have been somebody in the tournament that was like, I want to be the only guy throwing this, and hopefully everybody forgot theirs at home. But Anyway, I'm going to keep posting some updates for you guys. We'll kind of see what happens, see how it shakes out. It was a cool practice, though. I mean, awesome lake, plenty of fish in it. This place has an unreal population of fish in it. I mean, that's one thing cool about live scope is you just get to see how many are actually out there not biting, is that, out there schooling and everything, and it's hard to get them to bite. But anyway, we're going to head into this thing tomorrow morning. Really not sure exactly where I'm going to start yet. I think that I'm going to start on the spots. Unless I wake up in the morning, I'm just like, whatever, I'm ditching it. I'm going for largemouth tomorrow. But I think that I'm going to continue trying to run down these spots and see what happens. Maybe I'll catch them, maybe I won't. I know that there are some good bites to be had, but like I said, a lot of this depends on the majority of the field where it ends up, and maybe if I get out there and the majority of the field's out there on the spots, then I might go run down the largemouth too. I don't know, but stay tuned. See you guys on the next one.